It's your girl Nyethebrat, but you know that, and I'm back at it again with another video. Here, return to subscriber, what's popping? And if you are new, become a brat, and that's that. I miss y'all real big, real motherfucking bad. Okay, it's just honestly, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. It's just been so hard to put myself in front of this camera. Like, I think I tried to film. Today's Monday. I want to say I tried to film like on Saturday, and you know, I did my intro and everything, and like I immediately just cut the camera off. Like, I just wasn't feeling it. I just wasn't feeling it. But I feel like, you know, it's time to show face, you know, run it back, because I really do miss y'all. And one of the things that I really want to focus this year on specifically is my YouTube channel. I think I've been on YouTube for 3 years now. 2020, 2021. Yeah, I made 3 years. I hit my 3-year anniversary mark earlier this month on the 9th. Obviously I didn't vlog or do anything. It's nothing to really celebrate in my eyes. I mean, yes, I've come a very long way when it comes to my YouTube channel. I just personally don't feel like I had anything to celebrate at the 3-year mark. Like, I'm not where I want to be still. I haven't been consistent, so I just feel like it doesn't make sense to praise something like that when I haven't done anything worth praising, if that makes sense. And I hate that I think like that when it comes to certain stuff, because it's like, it's bad enough that I already don't highlight or celebrate big things that go on in my life. And yeah, so there's that. But I've been going for like a month now, just really like going through it mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Let's backtrack. So the last time I think I had like a little major life update, I was telling y'all how I was leaving Rowan, going to DSU. That's not happening. I will be going to Rowan in the fall. But this year I'm commuting. I'm not staying on campus. My mental just cannot fathom being on that campus. I'm there to do what I need to do, make and leave my mark and go. Like, I have a lot that I'm trying to accomplish within the last 6 months of this year. So yeah, I will not be staying on campus. I might do a story time on why I'm going to Rowan, why I'm going back to Rowan. But it's still, I'm not gonna lie, it's still a little sore for me. I just haven't really like I haven't really dealt with it. Like, I cried about it one day, and I'll show y'all the TikTok video here, me crying about it. But yeah, I just haven't gone into too much depth. I just kept that to myself because I just feel like I don't know, like, I just don't know how to put that into words. Like, it's just such a heartbreaking story, and I'm tired of crying, honestly. So who knows, but that's just what it is. But the good thing is your girl's still going to school, still can get AIDS, still can do what the hell she needs to do. I officially changed my major. I'm now a psychology major with a minor in medical social science, which I am not gonna lie, I'm feeling, because it's giving what it needs to. Now, don't get me wrong, we still get this degree in nursing. I'm gonna probably just do like an accelerated program after I graduate, but we'll get to that bridge when we get there. So yeah, I'm going back to Rowan. What else? Influencing. So I started picking back up being an influencer, I want to say last September, because I had just moved into college. Your girl just wanted I had my own place, so I was like, you know, why not, you know, pick up back on influencing, because I think I didn't influence for like maybe like a month or two. Like, I took a mental break to prepare myself for school and stuff like that. So I feel like influencing as of lately, I truly, I'm not gonna lie to you, I want to be done with it. And I hate that I'm saying that, because y'all know I love being an influencer. I love working with brands. Like, there's nothing like networking and working with these brands, but it's harder when you're Black. Like, I'm really starting to see that a lot of stuff that I endure being a black woman and seeing my peers endure because they're black women or black men or anybody of the POC, it is so hard to be a content creator and influencer nowadays, especially if you're not what I like to call sedity suburban. And that's just a regular term I made up. But what I mean by that is, like, for example, if you look on black TikTok, because yes, surprisingly, shockingly, despite how racist and ridiculous TikTok is, they have a black section for black creators. They only highlight the polished creators that are black. The more suburban life light creators, like the ones that don't cuss, the ones that don't engage in drama, the ones that don't really drink, they don't really smoke, they don't really party, they don't really have too much of a personality. Not saying that you can be, that you're suburban living that life and you don't have that, but they're showing more of like what, like, it's kind of like they're showing the more polished version of us. They're not showing the rough and the raw authentic versions of us. Like me, for example, like, I'm not professional at all. Y'all know I'm not professional. Y'all know I cuss a little. I like to drink, smoke, party, have fun. I have a voice clearly because TikTok is my biggest platform at almost 400,000 followers in 2 years. So your girl got some range. I got the voice. I got the platform. It's just this plan is really like stressing me out. Like, I have so many brand deals that I just can't even pull myself to sit in front of a camera and film for, because 1, 9 times out of 10, I'm not getting paid for it. 2, if I am getting paid for it, I'm getting underpaid as hell, and I'm talking about less than $100. 3, I just feel like I put my heart and soul into content creation, into creating content for brands, and I'm always getting slapped in the face and I'm always getting the short end of the stick, and I'm just so tired of it. Like, y'all know, well, y'all, I don't know if y'all know, but I did a video about how Teleport was a dangerous wine. I literally seen it on my FYP maybe like last month, and I made a video about my experience with the wine without the wine being in the video. The video has over 1 million views. Over 1 million fucking views, right? Teleport reaches out to me the other day and they're like, hey, we saw your video and we would love to have you do a survey from us. We're gonna pay you $50 to enter the survey. Then if they like my answers from the survey, they're going to pay me an additional $50, which accumulates to $100. And I get a 15-minute phone call with, I guess, whoever's in charge. And mind you, their marketing team reached out to me. It's no way that y'all are trying to pay me $100. And then the crazy part is, I'm not technically getting paid $100. I would get paid only $50 just for filling out the survey. Y'all emailed me letting me know that you've seen my video for your brand. And like I said, the wine wasn't even in the video. And that video had reached over 1 million views. And you mean to tell me the best y'all can come up with is $500? And then in the email, I had the audacity to be like, or if you don't want the $50, you can pick a charity of your choice. Why am I donating to charity? Do y'all give the option for white creators or creators that aren't my color, the option to donate their funds that you want to give them to charity? Because I'm pretty sure you don't. I'm pretty fucking sure that you don't. Like, I'm just so tired of being viewed as like, or being put in the box of not being marketable, or just feeling like I'm not worth it, because I've spent my entire life being fucking insecure as hell when it comes to feeling like I'm not good enough, or I'm not beautiful, or I'm not pretty, or I can't do this and I can't do that. We're way past that. That insecure era of mine is fucking over. I've shut that part out. That chapter of my life is closed. So these brands are not going to make me feel like I'm not worthy of the coin when you're out here giving white women the top dollar to promote your brand, and 9 times out of 10 we out here creating better content than they are. And if y'all didn't get the hint by now, white people or these brands feel like that black people aren't that marketable, which is why they try to lowball you. When if you really want to get into it, the black creators are where it's at. We producing mass content, like massive content. I'm talking about we be creating content daily for these brands, or just in general for ourselves being content creators. Like if you could just see how creative black people are on TikTok, it is truly like, it's truly an amazing thing to see. Like, I'm so happy that I'm gang, for real, because I'm surrounded by some dope ass individuals, and I love that. But it just sucks that these brands are just trying to just continuously lowball me. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been dealing with this for the past year. Like, when you're an influencer, you know, like when you first start out, you gotta take something for free, you gotta, you know, do a gifted collab, whatever. That's cool, that's fine. 2 years into the game, I should not still be taking that or accepting payment for less than $100 when my following is almost at 400. I had a brand recently tell me that my budget was too high and my views for my recent videos was too damn low to be asking for money like that. Excuse me? Like, I already told you I'm not a professional, so it's very, very hard to work with these brands, and they're disrespectful as hell. Like, bro, stop fucking playing with me. For real, stop fucking playing with me. You're not gonna talk to me any type of way, and I'm not gonna work on something when you want me to, when I'm not being paid and I have other brands that I have to work with. And that's something that I'm not gonna lie that I've been doing a lot lately. If you're not paying me to work with your brand and create content, I'm not gonna be in a rush to create that content. Why? It's for free. I'm out here doing what I do on a daily, which is create content, produce content, and I'm gonna sit here and put your brand at the top of the list because you just sent me some stuff? No. You gotta pay to play, okay? Me getting gifted collabs, me getting free shit's not paying my bills. It's not providing the lifestyle that I want to live. It's damn sure not getting me where I need to do as far as like me making investments and stuff. So all that free shit is dead. It's dead. Now, it's one thing, like I said, like if it's a brand that I really, really want to collab with, I'll take that. You feel me? But if it's not something that I really want to do, I'm not gonna do it. And if I do it, it's gonna be on my time. And I'm so just tired of operating on everybody else's time. And I'm learning that as I've come out of my depression. And that's another thing that I wanted to get into. So I was depressed for 6 months. From October 2021 to about 6 months. So that's November, December, January, February, March, April. Yeah, so about April of this year. And it kind of trickled into May a little bit. And it tried to creep up back up on me in June. Nobody knows that. It's July now. And I did talk about this in depth on my podcast at Bitches Okay Podcast. I'll put the episode down below in the description box so y'all can go tune in, because that's another thing that I have started to take a lot more seriously. But before I even get into that, yes, your girl was depressed for 6 months. I have a whole episode about that. I think it's called How I Overcame Depression in 6 months on my podcast, which, like I said, will be down below in the description box. And that's probably the most authentic piece of content I've ever put out in my life. Like, I was so depressed while I was in college, and especially last year, my freshman year. Like, it was horrible. Like, I just wanted to give up. I felt like the whole world was against me. I felt like when I was reaching out to people, like, I felt like I was deserving of their time. Like, my mental capacity just was not in the right space. And as I overcame my depression, thank God, because it was such a dark time and space, I've taken the time to just become more in tune with myself. Like, I knew myself surface level, right? And what I mean by surface level means like this me right here. I knew in and out, but I didn't know me here. I didn't know my heart. I didn't know my soul. I didn't know my mind, my body. Like, I didn't know. I genuinely, truly could not tell you that I did. It just seemed like I did. But once I took that time to really dive deep into my mind, body, and soul, and just really, because the thing about when you heal, healing is never ending. I feel like I tried to put a time limit on me healing from 2020 to 2021, which is just last year, in regards to like dealing with my toxic family, my toxic parents, and I realized that I was not healed. TikTok will really let you know at 12 o'clock at night that you are not healed and you need to go in a fucking corner and heal somewhere. Like every time I turn around, I see a video on how I'm still not fucking healed. And I learned that the more that I unpack what I haven't healed from, the more my emotions are starting to evolve. The more I'm starting to cry, the more I'm starting to feel, the more I'm starting to be within that present moment, feeling what I'm feeling. And I be scolding myself like, bitch, why the fuck are you crying? Why the fuck you got an attitude? Like, I got an attitude because you got an attitude type shit. Like, it's like a internal warfare. Like, I don't know, but I feel like that really stems from me not having that love and affection that I needed. Like, I feel like I've always been hard on myself. I never liked to cry. I kind of, in my head, made it seem like crying was like, I don't know what the fuck is going on with my lip. Crying to me was deemed as weakness, personally. Like, I hate crying, but the more I realize that I'm in tune with, my emotions and stuff, I'm learning how to just be in my emotions. I'm learning how to just feel my emotions, and I'm not giving myself more than a day to sulk and suffer in silence. I'm going to cry, scream, smoke, kick, exercise, yoga, blast music, and have a concert. I'm going to do whatever I can to make myself feel better and to make me feel my emotions. And instead of like harboring them, I'm going to feel my emotions and we're going to go through them. We're going to go through them. We're not going to feel them in that present moment, store them in the body as trauma, and then when something traumatic happens to me, it triggers it and it's going to come back out. No. I'm tired of being a jack in the box when it comes to my emotions. We're just going to feel it. We're going to go through it. And that's that. And I feel like that's one real big thing that I've learned after overcoming depression. Feeling how I'm feeling and going through it. I would never want to go through it and deal with it, but be 10 times more upset once something would trigger me and it would just bring it all back up again. So I've just really been completely honest with myself, looking at shit differently from a different perspective, definitely taking more accountability when it comes to my actions, situations I might have put myself in, situations I might have been a part of, and just really just taking the time to honestly grow. Like, I feel like I was taking accountability, but I wasn't taking accountability as far as I needed to take it. So that's really pretty much what your girl has been doing. Like I said, it's just been a mental warfare battle over here. Hence why I haven't posted and stuff like that, because some days are good, some days are bad. I don't think there's anything like, I don't know what to call what I'm going through. Like, I feel like it's like a shift, honestly, because now that I've overcome my depression and I'm evolving when it comes to my feelings, I'm about to start school back up. So I feel like now my mind, body, and soul is shifting again, which I have no problem, if y'all haven't peeped by now, I have no problem shifting or changing. Like, I can easily adapt to change. It just, I feel like I'm never prepared for it. I feel like you're never prepared for change, honestly. Like, and for you to try to prepare for it, you're going to be more unprepared, which is, I feel like that was the dilemma that got me depressed in the first place. But yeah. So, Bitch It's Okay podcast. If you're not new here, you should know that I have a podcast. If not, yes, your girl has a podcast on Apple Podcasts and here on YouTube at Bitch It's Okay podcast. It's called Be It's Okay podcast on here on YouTube because I don't think you could put bitch on your name on YouTube. But besides that being the point, I have a co-host. Her name is Danny. That's my best bitch of like damn near 10 plus years now. So she is co-hosting with me on the podcast, and I just cannot wait to see where this podcast goes. We have a lot of good shit that we're talking about coming up. We're actually filming today, but I wanted to make sure that I got this out to y'all first before the podcast drop, because I miss y'all real bad. Like real bad. And that's how you know, like, I just some strength. I just found that strength that I have, that I was blessed with, to just get in front of this camera and talk for almost 20 minutes. Because like I said the other day, I filmed my little intro and immediately turned the camera off. Like I instantly lost interest in filming, and clearly I had a lot to get off my chest. So definitely tune into the podcast. We recently, last week, dropped the episode about how we as women need to take more accountability when it comes to dating and talking to people. And I feel like that conversation right there will open a lot of doors for us as women to take accountability when it comes to shit like that. Because I feel like I keep saying, everybody that knows me knows I hate niggas. I hate niggas. I hate niggas. I hate niggas. Like, I am the head leader in charge of the I Hate Nigga fan club. I can't stand them bitches. They're trifling. They're predatory. They're just nasty. I can't do it. But I can say that all day. But at the same time, we still as women have to take accountability. Like, yes, men put us in compromising positions and situations, but sometimes we put ourselves in situations and shit too. We be ignoring the red flags on purpose and then be upset that the flags get extremely red, and now look, we stuck to this nigga because we ended up having a kid by him. Like, it's such a deep ass topic, and I feel like if you're mature enough to listen to it. If you're not, listen. If you thought I wasn't sugarcoating shit on YouTube, I'm really not sugarcoating shit on my podcast. Like, that's where I draw the line. We talking our shit, but it's also coming from, you know, the big sister, the older cousin kind of perspective, because I wish I would have had that. You know, I didn't have cousins older than me that could talk to me about boys and sex and all that shit. Like, Black parents really just know how to make shit traumatizing. And it's not until you grow up and do the work of, you know, inner healing and tap into your spirituality when you just realize how fucked up of an individual you are. So there's that. But yeah, I've just been doing stuff that's really just feeding my soul, honestly. Like, I want to tap into music. Music, a lot of people don't know, is like my first love. I have loved music since I got into, I used to play the clarinet growing up. Yes, I was Squidward with the clarinet. Okay, ate it up. I even played Michael Jackson's Thriller as a solo at a winter concert growing up, and I got a standing ovation. Stop playing with that girl. She's never been one of them. So I really just think I've been tapping into my music, my podcast. Now I still create content now on TikTok. I just feel like TikTok is more easier to maintain than YouTube, because with YouTube you got to sit down. And I'm not gonna lie, this whole summer I haven't been anywhere. Like, I have not been anywhere unless it's been to the ear doctor, which I get my ears checked out every month. And I go outside to take Dior, y'all niece. If you're new here, I have a dog. Her name is Dior, and she's a Maltipoo mix. She's 8 months old now. I still have to do a video on my child so y'all can get to know her and the do's and don'ts of getting a dog and stuff like that, because she is still my emotional support animal. I only take her to PetSmart to get herself groomed and get her shots. That's literally all I've been doing this whole summer. Like, that's really low-key another reason why I haven't been filming for real. Like, I just feel like, what the hell do y'all really want to see? I have not gone anywhere. I don't even know when I will be going anywhere, if we're being honest. I've literally just been in the house, keeping myself sane, doing stuff that I love. But I think, like, after these few brands that I am working with, I think I'm just going to take a break from influencing for August, honestly. Unless, I mean, if the coin is right, I might. But if not, I think I'm gonna just step back from it and just really take that time to mentally prepare myself to go back to school. Cause that's where I fucked up last semester. I was so focused on getting there and staying there that I didn't realize that I needed to mentally prepare myself to get back into that space. Before last year, I hadn't been to a fucking classroom since 2019, and I hadn't, like, you know, dealt with school since 2019. So it's been about like 2 years since then. So like, that was a very, very rough ass transition for me. I think I am gonna get back into therapy this year. I can't wait to see my therapist if I do, but 9 times out of 10 I probably will. I probably just won't go as early as I did last year. I'll definitely probably just wait a little bit. And then if something just blows me, all right, I'm calling her up. Listen, I'm back on campus. I need an appointment. I will be on time, I promise. Because that lady saved my life. Love my therapist. Shout out to you, girl. That's my girl. We here. We here. She see me, I see her. We here. Love Black women from infinity to infinity, okay? But I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I don't know if you could tell from like the beginning of how this video started to now, but I feel so much better. Like, I feel so relaxed, and I feel like I'm at ease, and I'm just so happy that I'm just on this journey of like really getting to know myself and changing and healing these old wounds. I don't want to be grown and old. I mean, I'm already grown, but I'm about to be 24 in less than 4 months now. 5 months, 4 months. Yeah, we got like 4 months until December rolls around, and we are, as we all know it, December gonna get here fast, quick, in a hurry, okay? I just don't want to be miserable anymore. I don't want to be sad. I don't want to be upset. Like, I don't want to be triggered. I want this shit gone. So I'm taking the time to take the groundwork. I'm taking the time to do the groundwork now. So when I'm older, I'm not way too far gone, or it's just too late. So, I love y'all. I love y'all. Love y'all so freaking much. Like I said, I feel so much better. I feel so much better. I probably look a lot less tense and a little bit more happier now. I don't know if this video is gonna be bright like it is now, because I feel like it looks like it's about to like storm, so it looks like not bright, but it's bright in here. It's bright in here, okay? And that's another thing that I'm doing. Since I'm not staying on campus this semester, I'm definitely redoing my room. Like, I need to repaint my walls. I need to get my desk, my chair. I need to wrap my room around in LED lights. Like, it's just gonna be real cute. And I feel like that's also helping me too with my healing journey. I'm being surrounded by what I love to do, and you know, I'm gonna just start tapping into different shit. I'm not gonna tell you what I'm tapping into, but just know your girl is tapped in. Tap in. I'm really just taking leaps of faith and just doing what I got to do. Like, I've been doing yoga, y'all. Yoga? When have y'all ever heard me express interest in yoga? That's how you know I'm growing up and I'm changing, because a bitch started doing some yoga. Like, when I say yoga literally releases all that stress, like, whether y'all want to believe it or not, we hold a lot of storage, a lot of pain and trauma within our pelvis region. So when you stretch out that area, all that shit just comes out. Not like physically come out, but like it mentally, emotionally, spiritually just comes out of you. And you feel like such a different person. Like, yoga and waking up early in the morning and meditating and sun gazing have been like my top 4 or 5 activities to do, like, as I've been healing and been gone for like the past month. I love going to sit outside into the sun and getting some energy, because sometimes my house can be hectic. Even my room can be hectic, and I just don't want to be here. I just want to be outside. I want to breathe. Excuse me. I want some fresh air. I want to smell the flowers, smell the roses, smell whatever the hell's outside. I just want to smell it. I love meditating, especially outside in the sun. Oh my gosh. Please meditate in the sun. Meditate in the sun. You will not thank me later. Meditate in that sun. Yoga, just start off with some beginner shit. I've been doing yoga so much that I can verbatimly memorize. I can verbatimly memorize the yoga moves that I do in the morning. I do it for 5 minutes, like, and I build up my tolerance. So I'm really just like, I'm getting there. You feel me? Like, we getting together. We getting it together. So I'm gonna just take y'all on this journey with me. I'm definitely going to be more consistent. I just learned that I just don't know how to go through shit and just go through it without letting it affect me to the point where it's affecting what I love to do. So definitely working on that. I got a little surprise, little sneak peek for y'all when it comes to that entrepreneur content. I got sponsored that's coming right up. I'll probably drop that video tomorrow if we being honest. And yeah, girl, I love y'all. I hope y'all, did y'all miss me? Y'all lying. Y'all ain't miss me. Y'all ain't miss me. That's fine. That's fine, because I missed y'all. I thought about y'all. I missed y'all. That's why that mattered. But nah, for real, I love y'all so fucking much. Make sure y'all go follow me on Instagram at Nyethebrat, TikTok at Nyethebrat, because you know we TikTok famous. Fuck. Follow me on Snapchat, Nybutte. And go listen to my podcast on Apple Podcasts and YouTube at Bitches Okay Podcast. That podcast gonna take over. All right, we is taking over the world. All right, stop playing, because we never wanted that. All right, I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in my next video.